But I do want to talk about the porn situation, how that affects today's society.
Okay.
That's a little bit of a topic that isn't
Yeah.
really spoken on.
He's game mode.
But like basically today's society, bro, creates false realizations
yeah.
and it affects them in sexuality.
Right.
If you know what I mean, like sexually it affects them. Meaning sometimes people depict things that aren't really realistic and they won't get naturally aroused for things that are a natural form of romance.
Right. Do you feel like porn the
reason why I speak on that is because
you're a victim?
When I started dating my girlfriend, I was single, you know, watching porn. But over time I stopped.
Yeah.
And bro, if you're in a relationship, don't watch porn.
Right. Why do you say that?
It's like, I don't know, you just feel more sexually attracted to your partner. You don't really depict other imaginations of other women per se. I'm not gonna lie and say I just stopped completely. It's like
your eyes are more set on your partner.
But like,
Word. I feel you. I've been there.
You definitely gotta cut it out because like that shit is like it's something that actually is a study that it ruins a lot of marriages nowadays.
Right.
And because, you know, men cheat and they go on and why do you think women don't cheat like that? Like, yes, they cheat. I'm not gonna say, but it's still the majority.
Like there's women don't
masturbate as much as men do.
Yeah, there's not
women
as much
do
women.
Yeah, there's gonna be the women. Oh, I do. Yeah, you. But I'm talking about the majority.
I've met
the majority.
Women, I've met women that like said it felt weird.
And they're like, you know, I'm gonna be honest, I don't really like it.
Right.
Then they're like, and some girls only get aroused by sexual intercourse.
Yeah.
And they only orgasm by sexual intercourse. So that's why like some girls don't watch porn, and that's why some girls like that's why they don't ever cheat, and that's why when they fall in love with some good dudes, they're like this with them, and and it's usually the guy that fucks it up or something.
Yeah.
And that's why, bro. You like, it's honestly all of this is a theory, of course, but studies also show though.
Right.
Like that.
Now it makes sense 1,000%. Like,
and like the people that you know, adversely affected by it, like there's some people that are also affected by porn in different ways. Like for example, they can see sex as just a performance. And it's like, especially, you know, kind of being a girl and going through being treated like that by boys. It's like boys, the effects of porn on boys translate to the effects of porn on girls, because like boys get kind of callous with the way men are taught to view sex in general. Boys can end up growing callous with women because it's cool or whatever, and you know,
what's that word? Callous.
Like careless. Careless.
It also just like makes it just makes people like create imagination.
Yeah, it creates false realities.
It creates false realities because porn has nothing but false realities.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you fucking your teacher, you fucking a waitress, like it's like.
And then that's probably why I grew up like.
And that's why some guys nowadays, they're fucking horny no matter where the fuck they go.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm saying I can definitely control myself, but the thoughts are there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
I
saying?
agree, bro. Like it's like
the thoughts are
it's
fluid.
because as a man, you are prone to watching more porn or whatever the case may be, and
we're young.
There's not even and we're young. On top of that, we're young. Like you gotta understand, our dads, our days, like what they had magazines and shit.
Yeah, and that was the shit.
And that was
straight imagination.
And it was just a photo. You still had to create the imagination in your head. You still had to be up there thinking. Now you got porn where it's literally right there.
Yeah.
And see, like.
And not even that it's just right there. It's like it's every Instagram baddie.
Yeah, that's
not every, but
another thing, like that. And that's why some people like, bro, that shit is crazy.
Right.
It's crazy.
Bro, my So when I was younger, I would ask my dad like, "Yo, how do I stop?" And he was telling me he actually stopped when he stopped doing it to stuff. Like he started doing it to his imagination.
Yeah.
And I would
and not more so like doing it for like masturbating. Like you could masturbate to your partner. Like you can masturbate thinking like, shit like that. Just, but like once you start like broadening your horizon, your imagination, it creates false realities.
Right. Definitely.
So that's one thing I want, like, just because we started talking about the whole porn thing, and I was like, yo, I seen that.
Yeah.
And that's some shit that is like, that's some shit. And that's because it was like, it started off on the whole, like how today's society and men we're all addicted to porn, and like,
right. Yeah.
Like we're all addicted to porn stuff, like whether it's fucking just the whole theatrics of it or.
Right. So here's a question for you.
But that shit is I just found that very interesting because it definitely, when I stopped watching it, definitely has changed. It's like you're more intimate with that person in the sense that you are just like, you're only about them. You know what I'm saying? You don't really like, and if you are gonna get attracted or like aroused, it's like because of something that they probably do or like